says we are live. Let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk some NBA in the morning. Yes, indeed. We're going to talk some basketball. I told you I'm going to do at least one of these every week. NBA in the morning. Especially since boxing is trash. We'll talk about this basketball. Let me scroll up and see who we got in the building thus far in the AM. Daniel Chambers is in the building. What to do, fam? Coach 67 Sports TV. What's happening? Pablo Escobar is up in here. My brother, Joe Townsend, always coming through representing LDBC business, you dig? Rod Neal is in the building. What's happening with it? Barn Dog. He say Bucks 4 in a row. He says Brook really been looking good. Oh, yeah. I'm going to try to tell people about Big Brook Lopez. We're going to talk about it, though. We're going to talk about it. D Fresh 94 is in the building. What's happening with it? Tamir Ali, what it do? Vincent Williams is in the building. Damon Kennedy, what's happening with it, cuz? King Strict is in the building. Anthony Bolton, salute to you, fam. Smash that like button, share the video, ladies and gents. Y'all know how it goes down. JC Storyteller, what it do, family? Salute to my brother, African Thor, is in that super chat coming through showing love. Much love, much appreciation. So salute, Uncle Drew, MF and Titan. Yeah, salute to Drew. What Drew over there cooking, huh? Drew over there cooking. Salute. Sheldon, LWC or nothing. What's happening with it, Sheldon? In the super chat, appreciate the love. What happened with Drew? Drew whooped somebody this morning or something? He said salute to brother Drew Titan. What happened? I missed something? Hold up, man. I gotta go see what happened. Anybody text me, man? What happened with Drew? Drew must have been over there flaming somebody today. Yeah, I ain't get a chance to see. I've been ripping and running, just getting back to the house. Well, I ask Drew about it later. CJ Robson in that super chat. Appreciate the love with the 2 pieces. Say salute. Drew, Patreon, fire. Much love to everybody that sell to the Patreon. Oh, he said he cooked Canelo. Flame roasted Canelo, huh? Yes, sir. What's up, Daniel Chambers? It's Principalities. What's happening? Hectic Nasty. Herb Winston. Brandon Bay. Andre Toppin, what it do? Yes, sir. Salute, fam. My brother, Supreme Beast, Box Talk, Cadillac Red in the building. I'm just going to talk about this, man. I ain't going to waste too much time. Get right on down to the smoke. G-Code, what it do? Mark Hurston, what's happening with it? Main Event Mark, what it do? Let's get right down to the smoke, yo. So, let's talk a little basketball, shall we? What's up, HC Boxing? What's been going on in the wacky world of the NBA? First, I guess we can start off with talking about my Milwaukee Bucks, and then we can move on. Where y'all want to start? Matter of fact, let's start off talking about LeBron James. I know y'all always here for some LeBron smoke. LeBron James says he's leaving social media for a while, taking a break from social media due to the fact that social media is a toxic place, and he reposted something that uh, he posted something that Kevin Durant's agent posted. Okay, and the agent was basically saying that with all of the division and toxic anger and all this stuff that's going on in the world today, it would be best. You would think that the media would be better off, you know, uh, showing some love, spreading love and unity. You know what I'm saying? The media should be spreading love and unity right now, and talking about basketball from a more positive perspective, and instead of using all these negative takes. This is what the guy was talking about, and this is what LeBron reposted. And LeBron said, "Yeah, with that being said, I'm taking a break from social media because I guess he's saying it's toxic, and everybody's talking about the negatives in sports, and instead of praising these athletes." My problem with that from LeBron is, first of all, bro, it's ridiculous for you to be out here talking about positivity on any aspect when you just all last year you allowed the media and your fanboys to cook your coach Darvin Ham and treat this brother as an incompetent imbecile while you went behind his back to get JJ Redneck hired. Coach, you challenge your coach's intelligence in front of everybody and let this man get dragged, his name get dragged through the mud. You also allowed them to drag Russell Westbrook a couple years before that. Treated this man like absolute trash. Westbrook got treated like absolute trash sauce dealing with LeBron James and the Lakers fans. Well, LeBron James fans and Lakers, whatever. Westbrook got treated like trash sauce. Right? So you can miss me with it. I don't feel any sympathy at all for LeBron James and what's happening right now. See, what's really going on is LeBron is upset because of what's happening with his son. He made a play. He got his son into the league. And now that he's babying his son, doing a lot of other stuff, they saying that the son, Bronny ain't going to play no road games with the G League, and he going to fly private and not take the commercial flights with his teammates. All that extra stuff is putting a target on your son back. He already had a target because he's LeBron's son. Now you're doing the most. You know what I'm saying? And LeBron don't like the criticism. He don't like the criticism. So that's why he want to leave social media so he don't have to deal with the criticism that's going on right now. Hold on one second, y'all. That's what this is about, okay? Let me read this super chat, my brother. African Thor in the super chat. Appreciate the love, fam. He says, nah, but 78 Live this morning, MF was fire. Okay, I'm gonna go back and definitely check it out. Yeah, I was ripping and running. You know, we had a snowstorm out here today. Snowstorm. So I didn't get a chance to listen to my brother's show. I'm gonna catch it though. Let me see here. So now, smash the like button. The likes gotta match the views. Get the likes all the way up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not be ridiculous in this here joint. Since 78 still don't get the joke. What joke? Man, y'all know I don't know what y'all talking about. Saints in the cash app, what it do? He said the steroids going to LeBron head. Oh, y'all doing the filthy. Y'all doing the filthy. Y'all doing LeBron filthy. Well, I don't get the joke. What y'all saying? Y'all saying that I'm? Oh, y'all just messing with me or something? Oh, okay. I see what y'all doing. I see what you did there. Y'all a bunch of jerks, is what it is. That's what it is. Y'all a bunch of nappy-headed jerks. I see what y'all doing. Y'all messing with me. Y'all know I'm too old. Y'all can't be playing with me like that. I don't be knowing what's going on. Bunch of nappy-headed jerks. That's what y'all is. Now smash the like button. The lights all way up. All right, now. So my thing about LeBron is this: he's leaving social media allegedly, and he really ain't going nowhere. Because people always say they're leaving. I'm leaving. Whenever somebody got announced they leaving, they always come back. Trust me, they always come back. What's up, C.J. Robinson? What's up, Shea Girl 885 in the building? Prince Hakeem. Now, Russell Westbrook. Speaking of him, Russell Westbrook, my brother, one of my favorite players of all time. Okay, Russell Westbrook just made history and got recorded his 200th. I say 200th career triple double. Okay, he's number one all time in the NBA history in triple doubles. Okay, and he's off. He coming off the bench, man. He's not even starting no more. He would have had way more than this. I think he'd have had about 20, 30 had he still been a starter. But he's number one all time in triple doubles. Oscar Robertson is second with 181. The great Magic Johnson is third with 136 or 38. 38. Nikola Jokic is wow. Shout out to Nikola Jokic, man. Number four at 136. LeBron James in year 84, number five at 117. And we know LeBron is known for being a great all-around player, but even he is not greater than the great Russell Westbrook. Now when it comes to triple doubles, no sir, you ain't. J Kidd at 6, Wilt Chamberlain, and I don't really believe the Wilt Chamberlain stat because they say he got 78 of them, but a lot of them stats wasn't even being recorded when Wilt was out there. It was times when Wilt had blocks like 20, 30 blocks a game. I don't know. I think Wilt got more than that. You know what I'm saying? But they wasn't counting blocks and stuff, I don't think. Luka Doncic at 9. No, I'm sorry. James Harden is tied with Wilt. Then Luka Doncic got 77. Sabonis, okay, 61 of them at 10. Larry Bird got 11 of them. I mean, at number 11, he got 59. Giannis, look at Giannis. Look at Giannis, the Greek freak, at 12. I didn't know Giannis was out here balling like that with the triple doubles. I didn't know Giannis was an all-around player like that, right behind Larry Bird. Well, I can't wait till Giannis get up in that top 10. That's going to be something beautiful. Yeah, Giannis getting that top 10, that's going to be a beautiful accomplishment. Look at Grant Hill way down at 19, man. See, Grant Hill's career was cut short because of injury and stuff like that. You know, Michael Jordan, he was never a triple-double guy. I'm sure he could have done it, but he was never a triple-double guy. Michael Jordan was a scorer and a defender. All right, so let's get on up out of here with that. So shout out to Russell Westbrook for recording his 200th triple-double. And, you know, like I said, one of my favorite players. You know, I really appreciate Russ's effort that he puts in to the game. You know what I'm saying? Coming out there, night in and night out, and putting his body on the line and getting to get 10 rebounds, 10 assists, and score double-digit points night in and night out is very difficult to do. And Russ does it. And Russ, listen, man, look, man, I know this is going to sound ignorant. Russ is a greater player than he's better than LeBron James. He's just better than LeBron. I'm sorry. He's better than LeBron. Yeah. He's better than LeBron. All right, let me stop for y'all get stuff. What you say? The way he say, I'm just messing with y'all. Just relax. But he better at triple doubles than LeBron. I know that. Russ is a better all around player than LeBron. Russ is a better all around player than LeBron. Now, I stand on that. Now, he ain't a better player as far as like accomplishments and Russ might make some bonehead decisions with the ball, so LeBron's better at that. You know what I'm saying? But all around player, Russ is better than LeBron. You better be believing it. Best be believing. All right, now. So shout out to Russ. He doing great over there in Denver right now. He over there in Denver with Nikola Jokic now. So, Denver should. I want to see what Denver do, man. Like I say, I wouldn't mind. Of course, I'm rooting for my Milwaukee Bucks to win a championship. Y'all smash the like button, get the likes up, share the video. I'm rooting for my Milwaukee Bucks to win a championship, but if we don't, I would love to see Russ get his first ring. I mean, that would be, man, that might bring a tear to my eye to see Russ get a ring. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's talk about my Milwaukee Bucks before we start cooking on 76ers and other stuff in the NBA. Nah, you know what? Forget that. We're gonna save the Bucks. We're gonna save the Bucks conversation. I want to talk about this guy right here, Trae Young. Trae Young of the Atlanta Hawks. Okay. Trae Young is right now averaging 4.7 turnovers per game. 4.7 turnovers a game. He's leading the league in turnovers, ladies and gentlemen. Trae Young. Trae Young is number 1. Okay. Cade Cunningham, number 2, with 4.6. James Harden, number 3, at 4.4. LaMelo Ball is number 4 at 4.4. Nikola Jokic is number 5 with 4.1. Brandon Ingram is 6 with 3.9, I believe. Darren Fox, LeBron James, of course. Blah, 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 blah. Okay? Now, Trae Young has gotten away. He's gotten away successfully with having 4.7 turnovers a game. And what is he shooting? Trae Young is averaging 21.9 points a game, and he is shooting 38% from the field, ladies and gentlemen. 38% from the field, ladies and gentlemen. Trae Young, 38% from the field. Now, this is a coach destroyer. This man gave, but everybody love this little Fraggle Rock. Everybody love this little troll. Oh, Trae Young, man, Trae Young. Trae Young is garbage, trash juice. He's trash juice. Trae Young is the reason why your mama used to make you double up the garbage bags. Because it's always a hole in the bag that's leaking some type of mystery juice. And Trae Young is that mystery juice. Horrible player. Horrible. Shout out to my brother 2 Off TV sent me this. Trae Young has averaged the most career turnovers per game with 4.2 per game. Look at that. The most career turnovers per game. Trae Young. You know, that's your boy. But I had to listen to people tell me how much Russell Westbrook sucked. When Russell was with the Lakers, shooting, averaging like 18 points a game, 7, 8 rebounds, 7, 8 assists, shooting like 43, 42% from the field. I had to listen to Laker fans or LeBron fans. Oh, Russ is trash. He can't even shoot 40, 50%. He's horrible. He's horrible. Trae Young do this, no media attention whatsoever. There's zero media attention for Trae Young sucking the way no player should suck. I mean, this is horrible. Horrible. Sniper in the super chat coming through with the 2-piece. Much love, much appreciation. Says, felt the jig germ start to flare up for a second. My brother Drew Titan LLC in the building. What it do, Drew? Salute, homie, with the super chat. The 2-piece says, salute, General Drew. Yeah, man, I didn't know what they were talking about. I'm thinking you had Canelo on your show and you were cooking. I'm like, man, I wish somebody would text me. I wouldn't even went live. I would have go watch this. I'm like, what are they talking about? They over here messing with me. Nino Brown Boxing in the super chat with the 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation. Family says Shannon Sharp going to hear this and do an entire segment on 78. Giannis going to LA. Yeah, man. Well, y'all run tell that. Russell Westbrook is a better all-around player than LeBron James. If Russell Westbrook was the same size as LeBron James, Russ would be twice as good as LeBron. Russell had 8 championships. Russell Westbrook about LeBron James, what? LeBron 6'9" or something, 6'8", 270 some pounds, 250, whatever. You know, they always exaggerate his size. LeBron's trapezoids, LeBron's hamstrings, LeBron's pectoral muscles, and LeBron, you know, he's bigger than Karl Malone, and fine. Russell Westbrook ain't number 5'8", and he doing all this greatness. If you get LeBron, if you put Russell Westbrook and made him LeBron side, Russell, man, come on, Russell be the greatest player of all time. It is what it is. I'm just telling you the truth. Not an 86 in the super chat. Appreciate the love coming through with the 5-piece. Says salute 78. Drew, much love. He says salute to the mighty LWC. Much love. Nino Brown. I try to tell people Russ. If you make if Russ was bigger, he'd be Giannis. He'd be Giannis. So if you love Giannis, there's no way you can tell me man, Russ is trash. But Russ is Giannis. He's just a smaller version of him. Hey, DeMond Kenny said Russ don't shoot because, hey, we looking at Trae Young. Ain't Trae Young supposed to be a shooter? Ain't this little Fraggle Rock supposed to be a shooter? Ain't Trae Young? Let me get some more Trae Young stats up here. Let me get back up here. Where he at? Here you go. I don't know if y'all can see this. Trae Young is shooting 38% from the floor, bro. 38% from the field goal percentage. His 3-point percentage is 34.1. But his overall field, 2-pointers, 38%. And we talking about Russ can't shoot? It's a myth, fam. This Russell Westbrook hate started when he went to the Lakers. It's a myth. Well, it actually started a little bit before that with the Kevin Durant fans. But it really got worse when he went to the Lakers. Worst decision of Russ' career is to go over there and play with that bald-headed dude from Akron. Worst decision he ever made. But anyway, let's go and get back to some other NBA talk. Let's talk about some Bucks now. And then we're going to move on to cook the 76ers. Let's talk about the Bucks, man. Last night, the Milwaukee Bucks played the Chicago Bulls. We dominated them because we are the best, and the Bulls suck. Right? We understand this. All right. Giannis Antetokounmpo had 41 points. Should have had easily 50. You know what I'm saying? But Giannis did hit his free throws. He only shot 50% from the free throw line. Giannis, 17 for 24 from the field. I'm sorry, y'all. I got to keep forgetting to turn off my phone. Put it on silent. Giannis was 17 for 24 from the field. 7 for 14 from the free throw line. He had 9 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal. Giannis was right there with a triple-double and 41 points. He was right there with a triple-double, you know what I'm saying, flirting with one at least. Big Brook Lopez with 21 points. Big Brook Lopez had 15 points in the first quarter because he a G like that. I be trying to tell y'all be hating on Brook. I'm trying to tell you, yes, Brook Lopez is a liability defensively at a lot of times. But Brook Lopez, first of all, he averages like 2.4 blocks a game because everybody always challenge him. But his lateral movement is very slow, Brook Lopez. But offensively, if you give Brook the touches in the paint, Brook Lopez can get you 18 to 20 points a game. And then sometimes he can explode for like 30. I've been telling y'all, all you gotta do, go back. Brook Lopez was a scorer, bro. Don't nobody want to accept it. He's a scorer, man. The Bucks are not using Brook Lopez correctly. They don't give him enough touches. I understand because, but as long as Dame is out there with Brook gonna get more touches because him and Dame got good chemistry with the pick and roll. Look at this guy, 78 capping for dress brick. That's funny. So Russell Westbrook wore a dress. So that's why you don't like him? Is that it? I would love to have this conversation. I'd love to. All you gotta do is tell me who your favorite player is, and I'll shred him. Let's see here. Who else we got? All right, so we had Brook Lopez. We had Dame Lillard had 20 points. Dame had a very slow start. 7 for 17 from the floor. Not good shooting at all from Dame. 2 for 10 from the three-point line. But Dame was 4 for 4 from the free throw line. And Dame did hit some crucial buckets late in the game in the fourth quarter. He had 5 rebounds and 10 assists. Good to see Dame out there distributing the ball like a point guard should. So I'm not tripping on Dame's game last night. He played well. Action Jackson, he didn't score yesterday, but he did play good defense, gave us some good energy. All right. Bobby Portis had 8 points, only shot six shots. So, Bobby did what he was supposed to do. He had 6 assists. The Bucks had amazing assists last night for the Bucks. Amazing. Finished the game with 30 assists. Let me see here. Oh, my God. There we go. A.J. Green. My God, A.J. Green had 18 points off the bench, man. 5 for 7 from the three-point line. 6 for 9 overall from the field. Gary Trent Jr. has came out of his slump. 11 points off the bench, man. This is beautiful. Beautiful stuff, man. DeLon Wright, he scored. He even scored. Beautiful basketball by the Bucks, right? Giannis had 25 points in the third quarter by himself. 25 points in the third quarter. The Bucks' whole team only scored 29 points in the third quarter. So Giannis scored 25 points, single-handedly kept us in the game in the third quarter. Because I don't know what's up with the Bucks when it comes to third quarters. But we have absolutely sucked in third quarters this year. And I mean sucked royally. Okay? But whatever, And shout out to Doc Rivers. Excellent coaching by Doc Rivers. This was some excellent coaching by Doc Rivers this game. He's really starting to trust the young players and who he has, and he's playing these young guys more. He's inspiring the young talent. And another thing that Tu Raw pointed out to me was this, and which is true. He said that Doc has gotten Giannis away from yakking up all them ridiculous threes. Giannis 3-point attempts have went down to basically 1 per game, if that. when the years prior, Giannis was shooting like 5, 6 of them a game, maybe hitting 2. It's unnecessary. Stop shooting that mess. You're never going to be a great 3-point shooter. Stop shooting that mess. Step in a couple more feet, hit that mid-range. And that's what Giannis has been doing. Excellent mid-range game by Giannis, even though people like Shannon Sharp don't want to acknowledge it because they some haters. The Bucks should be 5-0. What's up, Sister Shower in the building? Straight to the point. What's happening with it? Justin Jacobs, what it do? South Paul Jab, what it do? The Bucks should be 5-0. I mean, should be on the 5-game winning streak, but they cheated us in Charlotte. The referees cheated us. Now, I really wish we would have got that Charlotte game because this Indiana game is going to be very difficult for us to win. Very, very difficult. We got to play Indiana next, and, it's going to be tough. Psychologically, Indiana owns us. Psychologically. I can't stand Halliburton. I want bad things to happen to him. I don't like him. I don't like nothing about Tyrese Halliburton. And the Bucks, Dame has to take this personal. He has to say, look, man, this dude Halliburton has been disrespectful to me. He don't respect Dame time. So, Dame, you have to come out here and show out, bro. We need 40, 50 points from Dame. We need it, man. Unless Giannis just take over and beast mode himself, we're going to need 40, 50 points from Dame. You got to do it, Dame. Right? Your shot ain't been falling. This is the game where it should fall. I want you to humiliate and annihilate Tyrese Halliburton. I want Halliburton angry, crying, whining. You understand? I want him out of here. Put him out of commission. Doc, we did great last night. You did not play Pat Connaughton. Please do not play Pat Connaughton against Indiana. Keep him out of the game. Play the young players, Doc. Please do not play Pat Connaughton versus Indiana. Okay? Just don't. Pat Connaughton is good in certain spots. Not against a team like Indiana. I just don't see it. You know what I'm saying? Brook Lopez, if we're going to have him on the court against Indiana, we have to be aggressive with him offensively. Him and Dame on the pick and roll and getting him going to the basket, big Brook Lopez down there putting pressure on the defense in that painted area. You got to do that, man, because otherwise Brook is a liability. If you're going to be on the floor and you got Indiana young boys out there running us, we need Brook to be putting pressure on their defense too, scoring. You know what I'm saying? So, we're going to see what happens with that. Let's take a look see at the standings here. Let's take a look see at the standings. All right, so the Bucks have, with this win streak we've been on, even though it should be a 5-game win streak, it's 4-1 because they cheated us in Charlotte. The Bucks have went from last or, in the East to up to 10th, currently in the play-in. Now, we're going to improve, of course. We got Indiana next, but Indiana, we tied with Indiana for 6-9 record, which is ridiculous records. But I really want to beat Indiana, man. I want this game. I can taste it. I want this game so bad, man. Please, Bucks, beat Indiana, man. Destroy them. Send Indiana. I want them to cry. I hate Tyrese Halliburton. I really hate him. I hate him. I don't hate people, bro, but I hate Tyrese Halliburton. I hate the coach. I just hate Indiana, bro. You know what I'm saying? I hate, what's that girl name? Caitlin Clark. I hate everybody that's in Indiana. Get them out of here. Destroy them. Destroy everything about Indiana. Destroy them. I want the Bucks to annihilate Indiana. So let's take their spot. Let's slide to 9. You know what I'm saying? Let's take their spot. Get them up out of here. All right? So what we got going on in the East? In the East, we got Cleveland Cavaliers at number one. They lost to the Celtics, so the Celtics is still better than them, in my opinion. They're the reigning champions. Celtics is number two, right? The Knicks is number three. Orlando is number four. Heat are five. The Pistons are six. Atlanta Hawks are seven. Okay, Brooklyn Nets are eight. Indiana 9, Bucks 10. Okay, we gotta stay on the road because I don't want to be associated with these chumps here. Shout out to my brother Too Raw for TV in the cash app. Appreciate the love. Brother Too Raw, much love. Come through. Salute. Then we got Chicago Bulls is they slid to 11. Then we got Charlotte Hornets at 12, and we should have beat them. Toronto Raptors, they trash. Washington Wizards, and then we got Philadelphia 76ers at 2 and 12. My goodness. The Philadelphia 76ers, I mean, these guys suck, bro. I mean, the 76ers are something horrible. The 76ers are some of the most horrible. This has to be the most horrible team the NBA has ever seen, the 76ers, man. This is worse. Man, they worsen. TD Harden in the super chat. Salute. He said, hey, Titan. Look, y'all are ridiculous. What y'all doing today? Young World in the super chat. Appreciate the love, Young World. Salute. Boston fan times 4 in that super chat with the 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation. Says it started during the 2017 MVP run. Everybody was crying, calling him a stat pattern for all the triple doubles. Well, it started before that. They were trying to justify. Well, yeah, you're right. It started that season because they were trying to justify Kevin Durant leaving Russ, and when Russ started balling out of control, whoo, the hate came. Oh, the hate came. They just couldn't stop it. All right, let's talk about the 76ers for a minute, though, man. Let's cook on them. Joel Embiid is a disgrace to basketball. Joel Embiid is a disgrace to basketball. Joel Embiid is big, goofy, just a crybaby, musty dude, just whining for nothing. And you're the one who hurt all the time. You always hurt. You don't put in no effort. I deserve more from this. I deserve more than what these fans are giving me because I've been out here deserving, and they don't be deserving like how I be deserving. And they don't really respect me. And, I know I got $100 million, and but I still don't have to comb my hair. Why? Why I have to comb my hair? Because I deserve not to, and I be deserving. What about Paul George? Paul George just got there. He's a career loser. All-time loser, Paul George. If you had to make an all-time loser team, Paul George would be the starting small forward. If you made an all-time loser team. Oh, yeah, for sure. I think James Harden would have to be the point guard on that all-time loser team. But Paul George is a loser. He got hurt again last night. He hyperextended his knee. Just go sit down, bro. Work on your podcast. Just do that stuff. Because y'all dudes don't want to play basketball. All you do is bigger, stronger, faster, and all this stuff y'all keep talking about. And all I see is softness. All I see now from basketball, these new basketball players, are softness. Where is the heart, the pride, the determination? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the right word for it. Brittle. They're brittle. And look at Nick Nurse. Lord have mercy. Nick Nurse has to be the worst coach in the NBA this year. Wouldn't y'all say so? Nick Nurse is horrible. You got Joel Embiid, Paul George, and Tyrese Maxey, and you can only win 2 games? And I got to listen to people cook Doc Rivers every day? People still talking about Darvin Ham, and Darvin Ham ain't even the head coach. He a Bucks assistant, and dudes still be writing me, harassing me. Ha. What about Darvin Ham? Blah, blah, blah. And I just look back and say, ha. You black and you worry about Darvin Ham, and you ain't got nothing to say about Nick Nurse. Ha. The jig germ fully activated. Idiots. If Nick Nurse was black, he'd be fired right now. They'd have fired Nick Nurse. If Nick Nurse was black, he would have got fired right now. They'd have fired him. This ain't going to work out. Stephen A. Smith will be on TV calling for Nick Nurse's job. Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp, and the rest of them will be on TV right now calling for Nick Nurse's job if he was black. My Heart Nation Sports Podcast in the Super Chat. What it do, Young Abel? Appreciate the support. He says, what's good, Karate Drew? He says, it's time to bleed. Yeah, see? I don't know when y'all concoct. What meeting y'all had? Y'all finna play this game. I don't know what meeting y'all had. Y'all been in cahoots. Hold on 1 second. All righty. Let me see here. Brother here. YNW. Ledamari. 70. Where my wrench? Where my $100? Where my $100 at? Bro, I don't even know who you is, bro. I ain't never seen you before a day in my life. With my wrench. That's some if that's not entitlement, I don't know what it is. That's like me walking to somebody else's house. Hey, where my hoes at? Huh? Where my $100 at? Matter of fact, $500. What did Leonardo DiCaprio say? And Django, who gonna give me back my $500? You will? Yeah, send me my $500. That man came in here, first time he ever seen him. Where my wrench at? What? Where my $500 at, man? Cash App going across the screen. 78 Sports. Hit the Cash App. Send me $500. See, see, me requesting $500 is out of the question, right? And so is you coming here demanding a wrench. Out of the question, sir. Yeah, Nino, where my plate at? Shade Girl got rid of him. Shade Girl hit him in the back of the head with a wrench. Said, they go your wrench, pop, hit him in the back of the head. Boxing Prodigy in the Super Chapter 2 piece. He said, where my hoes at? Yeah, that's how it be. Just pull up to somebody's house. Where the hoes at? Where my hoes at? Yeah. D-Man Junior Wild in the Super Chat. Appreciate the love. Says, his wrench in his mama's throat. Lord have mercy. Y'all wild out here in these streets. Shout out to D-Man in the Super Chat. What's up, La La D? Salute to you. Oh my goodness. Look at Abel. LeBron is already above Jordan. Your second question. Embiid is going to retire early. His heart not in basketball. Well, let's just deal with the LeBron is over Jordan. How? Yes, LeBron is taller than Michael Jordan. LeBron has played more years than Michael Jordan. And even with that, hasn't gotten more championships than Michael Jordan. Still not more famous than Michael Jordan. Ain't never sold more shoes than Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan been retired since 1945, and youngsters still rushing to the stores to get his shoes over LeBron James shoes. Come on, fam. I mean, that argument is over just on the shoes alone. My grandson, he said, Papa, when he tell me what he wants for the holidays and stuff, he don't say he wants some Jordans. I mean, he wants some LeBron. He said he wants some Jordan. Hey, but matter of fact, ain't nobody ever told me they going to the store to get the new LeBrons. I'm not being funny. This all jokes aside, for real. I'm trying to think. If I can remember just one person ever saying they going to get the LeBrons. Matter of fact, the only time I ever heard anybody say they going to get the new LeBrons was on YouTube. It was a YouTuber. I'm not going to say their name. They said it in a video live stream one time. They was going to get the new LeBrons. That's the only time in my life I ever heard somebody say they're going to get the new LeBrons. But Jordans, people ask me, yo, you get the new Jordans? You cop them folds? You get them threes? You going to get the new 11s? Don't nobody talk about this mess with LeBron. LeBron, listen. When Michael Jordan was going bald, he cut his hair off. He cut it off. Because Michael Jordan lives in reality. LeBron don't want to live in reality. LeBron took some hair off his back and put it on top of his head because he can't deal with the thought of being bald. He just can't deal with it. Exactly. When they're going on sale. Yeah, ain't nobody got time for that, man. Now, let me get back to cooking Nick Nurse now in a minute. CJ Robinson is in the super chat. Much love, much appreciation. He says, would love to collab on NBA basketball and boxing for you. Hey, man, for sure. Y'all can come on if y'all want to come on and talk some basketball. Y'all welcome to come on. Look, young Abel. Go to rehab and fix the ballpark illness. Abel. I tell you what, I will go to rehab. I will. And I will tell a therapist about ballpark, whatever you call it, right? Hey, I like Michael Jordan, so I guess that means I'm a ballparker or something. I'll go and have that conversation as soon as you agree to let a woman touch your penis. No excuses, no crying, no whining. No, don't do that. I'm saving that for my special person. No, that's not for you. It's for my special person. As soon as you agree to let a grown woman have her way with you, just be quiet, but we don't want to hear nothing about ballparks or any of that stuff. Justin Cash is in the super chat with the two-piece. Much love, much appreciation. He said LeBron loves peds and fake hairlines. Y'all foul. What's up, Queen 71? Ratchet says 91. What do you do? Y'all get them lights all the way up. Supreme B said, Abel said Vince Carter don't belong in the Hall of Fame. He clearly don't know. Hey, for real, Abel, you said that for real, bro? Abel, you don't think Vince Carter belong in the Hall of Fame for real? Or is you just messing with me? You don't think Vince Carter belongs in the Hall of Fame? Vince Carter put in some work now. Now I agree he didn't live up to his expectations as what he should have been. Like Vince Carter was supposed to be next. He supposed to be the next Jordan or whatever, but he didn't want it. You know what I mean? But I think he's a Hall of Famer. I think he's a Hall of Famer. I think so. You know, it's a debate. You know, I'm gonna drop the link in the chat for y'all to come on here and talk basketball. Listen, man, do not come on here doing a bunch of unnecessary cursing because I want to monetize my video, bro. Don't come on here talking crazy, extra crazy. A curse word here and there is okay. But don't come on here talking, Grizzly Adams. I'm going to put the link in the chat. Let me see here. Put the link in the chat. Young Abel going to come on here. Let's see. All right. Link is in the chat, ladies and gents. Come talk some basketball. Please, please do not come on here talking crazy, y'all. I just want to talk basketball. Please do not come on here with y'all weirdo behavior. 78. So what you think about sex? What you think about sex? And how many men's is going to be in the rooms when you talking about sexes and the men's and all that old mess? 78, who you think more handsome, Yao Ming or Shaq? 78, bro, shut up and leave me alone. Rick Blackwell's in the Super Chat with the 2-piece. Much love, much appreciation. Says, I hope Trump deports Giannis from India. Oh, I can't believe you, Rick Blackwell. Oh, I can't believe you want Giannis out of here. What a jerk. What a complete jerk you are. Young Abel, what's happening with it?
What's happening, Mr. Ballpark? It looks like to me you've been overdosing today. That's why I had to come over here and give you some medicine to help you out.
Well, come on with it. Come on with it, Abel.
Okay, so let me get something straight about the Vince Carter thing. Yes, I did a video in my channel years ago saying that Vince Carter was not a Hall of Famer, and it's because of the fact that I said was that he didn't live up to the expectation of being the next, whatever, Jordan or Kobe.
Yeah.
That's my point. And that's why I say his career, if you look at it, it falls short. But I do agree on this. He did make a huge impact in Canadian basketball, and TWR is right. I did said that, and yes, I gave him. When he got into the Hall of Fame, I gave him flowers. I said, "Hey, y'all were right. I was wrong, and I thought I admit it. So I'm gonna straighten that out. They was right. So I admit that I was wrong. So that's all. But when it comes to the Joel,
that's a fair point.
Yeah.
Though, about him, because he didn't live up to the hype. Because I was here for all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
I have Vince Carter rookie cards. Hey, B Mac, I see you back there, brother. I was here for all of the Vince Carter, hype, and I liked Vince Carter. I thought he was going to be the next one. Everybody did, but I'm never going to forget. It was a playoff game. Was it against Philly? They were playing against somebody.
Game 7.
They was playing
Game 7. It was against Game 7 against the Philadelphia 76 in 2001.
Was that the game where Vince Carter didn't play because he said he left the game because he said his pinky was hurting?
I don't think so. I'm not sure about that one.
I was watching the game, and Vince Carter, it was on TNT because I remember Inside the NBA was on halftime, and Kenny Smith and Charles Barkley was laughing at Vince like, bro, you can't do that, bro. Like, you the next one up in line. You the next Kobe, the next Mike. You can't leave the game because your pinky hurt or whatever, your finger hurt. So they was making fun of him, and I said, man, whatever. But let me go to go ahead, Abel. What was you finna say about Philly?
I was gonna say, in terms of the Philly situation, I think at this point, the problem I see with Joel Embiid is that I just don't think his mind is in the basketball. Because remember, he just lost his brother. I don't know. I think it was a couple of years ago, and I just don't think his mind is in the basketball. But how ironic is that? Because You said the same thing when it came to Ben Simmons, and Ben Simmons pretty much bounced out of Philadelphia, and now you're saying the same thing that Ben Simmons said. I mean, it's kind of ironic, isn't it? So, I mean, hell, I'm not even mad at Ben Simmons at this point because these organizations are paying them money just to sit on the bench and do nothing, and now Joel Embiid's doing the exact same thing. So it's kind of ironic in of itself.
Yeah, I hear that. Let me go to the brother B Mac. He came in after that. B Mac, hey brother, how you doing?
Hey, give me a second. Give me 1 second.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. All right, let me go to CJ Robinson. Go ahead, CJ.
What's up, OG?
What's happening with it, bro? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yes, sir, man. What you think about this? Well, I've been talking about NBA talk. If you got any other views you want to discuss about,
Yeah. I wanted to get shine to a couple of young teams.
Yes, sir.
First with OKC, man. I just think in the last 5 years they clearly have the best asset management.
Talk about it.
I think with the PG deal, the Russ deal, they pulled off the biggest fleece of 2022 or 3 when they got Chet and Jalen Williams in the first round, 2 starting all-star level players today in the same draft. They're about 11 deep. I don't know if you watched them play, but they play all their guys.
Bro, they got Shea.
Yeah. Yeah, that goes unsaid. But yeah, with Shea too, and Isaiah Hartenstein. I'm not sure if you're familiar with him. They did pay him a lot of money, 3 years, $87 million. But if you saw what he did with the Knicks last year, I think it was worth it. I think that they deserve a lot more shine. They don't really get a lot of talk on major platforms, so that's why I go out my way and I try to talk about them as much as possible, man, because I think what Sam Presti did after he messed up the KD, Russ, and James Harden situation, I think in the last couple of years he really made up for that with what they're building over there.
Hey, you ain't lied. You ain't told no lies. Hey, I think I said that in one of my other shows. I think OKC has done a phenomenal job. Their GMs and management, whoever the president of basketball operations is, they doing their thing over there. Because and they had enough sense to get rid of Josh Giddey. Get him out of town. Oh, Creepazoid. Now
don't mention Josh Giddey with my Chicago Bulls.
Hey, can I say one more thing with the OKC thing with the Josh Giddey?
Yeah, go ahead.
That was such a great move because, all allegations aside, him and Shea were never going to work together because they both need the ball in their hands.
Exactly.
And that's no knock to Josh Giddey, but he's really a point. He's really a point forward who needs the ball in his hands. So I think getting Caruso, a defender, off-ball player, I think that was a perfect 1-for-1. They didn't give up any picks with it. They did a straight-up 1-for-1.
Right. Let me go to B Mac, man. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Hear you good.
Okay. The Sixers, man, I'm from Philly, and Joel Embiid is just a tragedy, man. And he is who he is. When you get these foreigner players like Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, they don't really take basketball serious like we do. I mean, the only foreigner that take basketball serious and passionate about it and work on it is Giannis. The rest of these foreigners, they can care less. And Joel Embiid, he probably the worst one where he's in tight with the owner, and the owner allow him to do this foolishness of just not showing up. He always been like that. He's been lazy, out of shape. The style of play, he want to be a point guard, point center, and can't dribble, and he's just a mess. And if you see him play every day or every game, you would be killing this guy. His stats look good on paper, but if you look at the game, you'd be killing yourself, man. This guy's a clown.
No, I got league pass, and I can never watch a Philly game more than a quarter because when I click on there, if he's playing at all, he's like super lazy. I'm like, bro, what's up with Embiid?
Yeah, he always been that way. He been that way since I say his 3rd year in the league. He been that laziness. Since they allowed him to play outside because he was more inside. But as the NBA started changing with his threes, he got super lazy. He come in out of shape all the time. This guy would miss playoff games because he out playing around in the streets, and I got inside information.
I heard rumors about that. I thought that was a lie, though. That's
I know too much. I'm not even going to talk because I'm on camera. But yeah, all that's true, and I don't know what story you heard, but I know people close to him. He's a mess. At least AI played. He did crazy thing, but he played. This guy don't play. And when he out there, he lazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah, but this.
Go ahead.
This new style of ball of putting the ball in your best player hands, even if he's not a point guard or can't run on offense, is messing up basketball. They got Zion Williams doing it, and he didn't want to do it. That's why New Orleans is struggling. You know, that's why one game when you seen him play against Golden State, he had like 35, and the next game he had like 12 because they put the ball in his hands. And he don't want to initiate offensive play. It throws off his game. Draymond Green didn't D him up. He just was playing out of his character. And when he played down low and got to his spots, Draymond couldn't do nothing with it. That's why they look a mess, because they put the ball in Zion Williams' hands and they look a mess and not the guard hand.
I gotta ask you this as a Philly fan, okay? What's the Paul George stuff about, man? What is he doing?
I would have never gave a 34-year-old guy $200-something million that never won a championship. Never. Even if he did win a championship, I wouldn't give a 34-year-old guy, unless his name is Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant. That's about it. Everybody else, no. Nope. It's foolishness. This ownership we got, this Josh Harris guy, whatever, he's a clown, man. He got too much money. He's one of those guys got too much money and don't know what to do with it. Yeah,
so PG, I gotta admit, I never been a big Paul George fan. I did like him a little when he was with Indiana, but when he went to OKC, because I'm a Russ fan, I told people it wasn't gonna work. I was rooting for him, but I told people it ain't gonna work. Cause I said, bro, PG, man, he ain't got what people think he is. PG is like a third option guy.
Yeah, real.
Yeah, he's a third option guy, but everybody always put him as a number one or number two guy. He's not that.
Nah, he's at best a number two, but you got to have a strong number one. He's at best a Scottie Pippen. And he actually is a guy like a Vince Carter. He's like the opposite of Vince. He wasn't expecting to be that good, and he was good, but not a superstar. Like Vince coming in wasn't expected to be that good, but he turned into a superstar, and we wanted more from him, and then he just didn't want it, like you said. So that's what these guys. George was drafted, number 9, coming out of like high school, and was didn't expect much out of him. And Larry developed him, and he turned into a star. But he's not a superstar. He's just a very good player.
Yeah. Okay, now I got to ask you this question too. I'm glad you came in as a Philly fan. Now look, I was going to talk about this. So reports come out that Tyrese Maxey calls out Joel Embiid and tells him, look, man, we need you to be on time. We need you to lead by example. Be in here. Can't be coming in late and practice, and you got to be on time for everything. Now, some people say that Tyrese Maxey was out of place for calling out Joel Embiid. Others say they like that. I personally like him calling out Embiid. How you feel about it?
I love it because it's what we all know about him. Remember, what's the guy? Tucker, whatever.
Yeah.
When he played for us,
PJ.
Yeah, PJ Tucker. When he played for us, he was done physically, but to be the man in the locker room, he was that guy when he was here. Him and the guard, what's his name? I'm forgetting his name. The guard, forgot his name. They got in Embiid behind, and he would listen to him. He would scream Embiid, PJ Tucker, to get down low and all of that. And Embiid would listen to him. So since he left, he off doing what he wanted to do. Now, Maxey seen that. So Maxey called him out. And Embiid is not a guy that cares. He don't care about basketball. I'm telling you, he do not like. When I go to the games and look at his body language, this guy be walking off the court in a playoff game before zeros hit the clock. And the game.
Are you talking about PJ Tucker or Evan Turner?
What's that? No, PJ Tucker.
Oh, PJ Tucker. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Evan Turner been going though. That's a whole nother story.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but Embiid's a clown. I want him going. People love him because his stats look good, but he's just a lazy guy. Lazy.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Now, what you think about this? Is my last question for you. Nick Nurse is the coach, man. Nick Nurse.
They all running the same offense as Doc. Like, it's nothing different. So I don't like him playing a 30, 35-plus-year-old point guard, and it's taken away from Maxey and the other young fella coming up from Duke. So I'm like you. They got to play the young guys. I want to see the guy Council in more than playing a 35-year-old plus point guard because you won a championship with him. I don't want that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh.
Yeah, because Lowry, Lowry's a bulldog, but he old, man.
Yeah, he should be playing 30 minutes a night. I can see him on the locker room for a locker room present, but not 30 minutes a night. And you got the young players sitting on the bench.
Right. Absolutely.
And the only way we knew the Duke player could play is because Maxey got hurt and he started playing. Now he's played better off the ball than Maxey, and Maxey's not a point guard. I call Maxey like a Tony Parker, but he shoots the 3-ball better than Tony. But he's a guy that's speed and attacks, but he can't run offense. But what they should do, they're not going to play this way, is when they get into a half-court game and B got to go down low, and he's not. He's going to stand on the perimeter and block everybody on the perimeter. He's going to hog the ball, slow, get stripped, and, that's why the Sixers are a mess.
Yeah. Now let me go to Abel. Abel, what you think about what the brother B-Mac is saying about Philly, man? You got any agreements or disagreements?
The only disagreement I have is basically with Nick Nurse. I mean, at the end of the day, with Nick Nurse can only coach what he has on the floor. But at the same time, with the injuries that have been going on and the lack of consistency and a lack of fire from Joel Embiid, I think it's just pretty much a hot mess at this point. I mean, you're just blowing up this team and starting over from scratch. I know a lot of Philly fans don't like to hear that because we know how diehard Philly sports fans are. I mean, they're like crazed up, but at the same time, you're not going anywhere. I mean, you're going to be in the same position that you're going to be every single year, and Joel Embiid's not getting any better. He's not getting any worse, and I think I could see him possibly going through an early retirement because he doesn't feel like he just is one of those people. To me, I like his game, but I just think he doesn't really like basketball as some of the other players do, like Nikola Jokic, which you can see with Nikola Jokic. Say what you want, he loves basketball and he can outthink you. And every time that Joel Embiid faces Nikola Jokic always gives him the business. So I just think that the Sixers right now, you're just better off just blowing up the team and just starting over from scratch. I know it's tough. For a lot of Philly fans, but that's what I think.
Right. Okay. Rod Neal in that super chat. Appreciate the love, Rod Neal. Says Ricky Council. Who is Ricky? I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know who he is because they don't play him, but he's a young guy that shows he's like a 6'4" guard that's strong. We don't know if he could play, but he showed flashes,
Flashes of greatness. They ain't
giving him no kind of time. He even showed flashes in the playoffs last year. Show a little flash, like put this guy in. He showed flashes in the game. He'll put him in for 5 minutes, 2 minutes. This guy, Nick Nurse, man, he like Doc. Doc, I was happy we got Doc. And the guy, somebody said Doc ain't the guy you think he is. And when he got here, I see what he was talking about. Doc is
stubborn. He's stubborn. Yeah. He don't like to play the young guys, but he learned it in Milwaukee. In Milwaukee, he learned it. You got to play the young guys because we ain't got no choice. You keep playing these old dudes, we getting dusted off. You got to play the young fella. The young fellas out here balling for the Bucks. And Giannis look great out there with them. And now, I'm not finna diss Dame. Dame get on my nerve.
I knew that wasn't going to work. I knew Dame wasn't going to work. I knew that from the door. I was like, no.
I mean, I don't feel like
all Milwaukee had to do was keep Holiday, because we drafted him. Keep Holiday, get another guard, and get rid of Middleton and get a bunch of role players. A bunch of 6'5" to 6'8" or 6'9" role players. Guys that's athletic.
Some athletic wings.
Athletic wings, that's young legs that can hit a shot and have Giannis roam around and do what he want to do. And then have guys spot up and shoot and could guard and take the brunt off of Giannis. Giannis be more weak side help.
Yeah. You ain't lying.
Y'all would have been now. We had that last year before they traded when Embiid went out hurt.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
y'all got rid of y'all.
We had a nice team, and we didn't have names though. This owner want names. He want a big splash, and I'm like, nah. Put that $200 million on building what you got. Like the Morris twin, the one brother. He from Philly. He actually played well, and you had Covington. Covington played with us before, and he was a bum, but playing.
Got rid of the Morris dude.
Nick Nurse didn't like him, but he played so well, he had to play him.
Yeah, I was glad y'all got rid of him because he used to give us hell.
I know he gave everybody hell. He could play. He from Philly.
Let me go to A1 Hoop Zone. What's happening with it, homie?
What's good with a 78 in chat? My bad, man. I couldn't pull up as I wanted to, bro. I got an infant, 3-year-old, and 2-year-old, so I was on daddy duties, and all of them sick, bro.
Oh man, you've been out there putting in words,
yeah, putting the real work.
You got a 2-year-old, and infant. Yeah. Wilding. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I'm done. Dad. No, so I was listening to you, brother Cook, man, because I jumped on and heard it. But as far as Milwaukee, bro, I said it in a video and a live I did that they made a mistake getting rid of Drew Holiday because Drew Holiday was the perfect guard for Giannis, and it was the perfect matchup because he brought like a different type of element where it was like he can score offensively if you need him to, but defensively is where he was at the most, and he's reliable because he don't miss games. So Giannis's best is when the ball is in his hand. He can't really be extremely effective off the ball because you're seeing it how it's happening playing out now. Like as much as I am a fan of Dame, it's not a good, 1-2 punch for them to have because it's gonna be tough for them to figure it out. Because like Dame is one of them people, bro. Like I'm again a big fan of his game, but Dame is like almost like a solo act or a solo show, bro. Like it is. If he got another star alongside him, like we saw in sample size with CJ McCollum and LaMarcus Aldridge, it just didn't ever pan out to a point where they was competing for a championship or anything like that. It was like they was a decent team, and that's where it would end. And you seeing how that's impacted Milwaukee too. And then as for Philly, what he was saying, go ahead.
Dame shines more when he can be David Ruffin without the temptation.
I hate to say it, but that is true, bro. Like look back when you seen the most of where his teams was either winning games or like they was a true threat to everybody. Like it was when he was solo. I hate to say it, like Milwaukee was just better with Drew Holiday, bro. Like they needed to bring him back. I don't know why they got rid of him, but that was the mistake they made, and it's costing their team right now. That's what you're seeing. And Doc Rivers, I don't know, bro. Like I was never sold on him being the coach of the Bucks because it's like when you got a situation where you done lost more 3-1 leads than you done won championships, that's not a good sign, bro. Like it's not gonna be a good sign. You got rid of a coach that your star franchise player wanted to be as your coach, and you got rid of him because you was wanting to, like he said, bring in a name or thinking that Doc was gonna be able to control that locker room because he had Paul Pierce, Rondo, and KG and Ray Allen. I'm like, bro, them was all veterans that understood and just wanted to win. Like you dealing with a young team where you got an alpha of a European player and Giannis, and everybody else is just trying to find their way. Like they making mistakes, bro. And for Philly, they done. Like I think Paul George is on the verge of just kind of hanging it up, to be honest with y'all. And yeah, that GM shot that team in the foot. Yeah, and B, I think the Philly fans gonna get him up out of there. To be honest with you.
But let me say this too.
Go ahead, Abel.
Let me say this too, real quick. I told Yosemite, did I tell you that Doc Rivers was not the right coach for the Milwaukee Bucks? I've been consistently telling you this.
Abel,
I've been consistently telling you this.
Abel, listen, I love you, my little brother, but my little brother can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing.
I told you, you didn't want to listen to me.
I'm not listening to you because you my little brother. Now, if you was my big brother,
I told you.
But I'm not listening to nothing from you about the
see, that's the problem with you. You just don't want to listen, and every time the Bucks end up sticking up the joint, what happens? You get mad, you get pissed off, and then I have to come for you and say, I told you so. Listen, I told you that Doc Rivers never worked. I told you.
What coach would you want Milwaukee to have?
Honestly, bro, I would think right now. I know it's going to be far-fetched. It's never going to happen. I would say give Mark Jackson another chance. But I know it's not going to happen.
bro, Mark Jackson. I would love to have. I was pushing for the Bucks to hire Mark Jackson, except for
Right.
when. But listen, this is what Mark Jackson messed up for me, and he
Go ahead.
messed up his chance with the Bucks. It was the playoffs. It was after the year after the Bucks won the championship, and Giannis had that incredible Game 6. The year after, we in the playoffs. Chris Middleton is out, right? Giannis is playing literally by himself because Drew Holiday was having a horrible offensive series, which is not his fault because he not there to be an offensive guy. But Giannis is out there balling. We take the 76ers, we took the Celtics to Game 7, bro, with just Giannis pretty much. And Doc Rivers fixed his mouth to say, Giannis had a triple-double, okay?
Mark Jackson, you mean?
Well, I said Doc Rivers, my bad. Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson fixed his mouth to say, well, he said the Celtics, their superstar showed up. On the Bucks end, their superstar didn't show up, and that's why the Bucks lost. Hold up. Giannis just had, by himself, 25 rebounds, 20 points, and like 12 assists. And you telling me he didn't show up? Why? Because he didn't.
78. I don't think he was talking about Giannis. I think he was talking about Middleton not being there.
No, he was talking about Giannis. I watched the game.
Oh, yeah?
About Middleton, bro. It was Middleton.
Bro. No, he was talking about Giannis, bro. He was talking.
Yeah.
I watched the game. I kicked my TV, fam. The man, listen, bro. The dude, I did a video after the game. I was so mad at Mark Jackson. He was trying to show out, man. He was trying to show off.
He was trying to get on good graces to get back in, huh?
Yeah, Mark Jackson was he always been critical of Giannis. Now that could work if.
I never knew Mark was critical of Giannis. I never heard him talk about it.
Listen.
Yeah, I never listened.
Look, you know how you, as a Philly fan, you can hear any slight towards your players. You can hear it, right?
Yeah.
I can hear it with the Bucks. Mark Jackson would be on TV and he'd be saying a little slick. He would give Giannis praise, but then he would take little jabs and say little stuff like, "Well, yeah, come on, big fella. If I'm the Milwaukee Bucks, don't choke. Tell my big fella, don't choke right now. Listen, you done a great job now. Now you guys bring it home. It's all on you." Stuff like this. Hold up. If Giannis already got 50, why he got to do anything else? Why you not saying Chris Middleton need to do something? Or anybody else? See, Mark Jackson, he messed up with the Bucks with that because he act like he got some type of underlying issue with Giannis, or he trying to be extra hard on Giannis, or maybe I'm just paranoid as a Bucks fan. Regardless, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I like Mark Jackson as a coach. I think they did him filthy in with the Warriors. I think they did him filthy, but what he did, not getting the opportunity, is the NBA more so than the Bucks. But I do want to ask y'all this question. I don't think, speaking of the Warriors, I don't think that the Golden State Warriors are getting enough credit for what they're doing right now. It's early in the season, but they got rid of Klay Thompson. I wasn't with it. I said, man, I don't know about this. Like, got breaking up the squad. They brought in Buddy Hield, and they out there balling. What y'all think about the Warriors? I'm gonna go to you, Abe.
Let me say too. I understood why they. Yeah. I was gonna say, I understood why the Warriors cut, Klay loose, because at this point, what is he, 33, 34, and he had basically a torn ACL, Achilles tendon injury, and basically he was not the same player as he once was. I mean, when I used to remember Klay Thompson, he was one of the best two-way players in the league. He could shoot the ball. Basically, he can get on fire, and then he could basically stick up against some of the best two guards in the league. But because of the fact that he's coming back after two major injuries, and his production was not the same as it was in recent years before the injuries, it was hard for the Warriors to justify, bringing him back. And the bottom line is that one of the people had to go, and unfortunately it was Klay. But I think Buddy Hield as the new guy, because he wasn't going to play anyway. But the way he's been playing, I mean, he's been able to at least soften the blow a bit, because at the end of the day, the foundation of the team is both both Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Steve Kerr, those guys, and also with Clay too. But at the same time, I think that right now they're just playing good ball right now. They're playing familiar ball. I think that at some point they're going to have to address the young core. Jonathan Kuminga, I'm not sure about him yet. But Steve Kerr doesn't give him enough playing time because Jonathan Kuminga always is inconsistent. So
Well, I
we'll
tell you
see.
what,
They're playing
we'll
good ball.
take him. We'll take him over here with the Bucks. I'll take him. Well, we can work
Good
it
luck.
out.
Well, you know what though? I know you would take Russell Westbrook, and I told you he would give you more headaches. That's all I gotta say.
No, man. I would take Russ. You know what, bro? I would take Russ if Russ was willing to come off the bench, because we can't have Giannis and Russ on the court at the same time. If Russ was willing to come off the bench as a second unit type of guy, but now we don't need him because I like our second unit point guards now. But last year, man, I'd love to have Russ, or the year before. But anyway,
Nah.
let's go to A1 What you think about the Warriors, bro?
Shit, I think it was what are they trying to do? What is it? Addition by subtraction. But the thing that's gonna come back and probably bite them in the. Well, my daughter just came around the corner. Bite them in the butt is that they they looking at the regular season. There ain't no pressure. These games is non-pressure games. Clay is proven in pressure moments he done showed up, except for last year, obviously when he went 0 for against Sacramento. Outside of that, bro, Klay Thompson done single-handedly won them. You know what I'm saying? Games like Game 6 Clay is a real thing. You know what I mean? So it's like for them, like look, for Mahari, I understood where he coming from part of what he said, but at the same time, like if they was gonna bail on somebody because of injuries, they could have did that to Steph when he was injury prone for like the first 2 to 3 years or 2 to 4 years of his career, where they was looking at potentially moving on from him. Like I understand Clay a little long in the tooth now, but at the same time, bro, you can't trade the type of like type of playoff experience and championship pedigree that he got. And I think that's gonna come to show when push come to shove in the clutch moments in the playoffs. I think that's what you're gonna see. I think you're gonna see that come back to bite him where Buddy Hill, you know what I'm saying, them shots start meaning more. Every possession means more. And you're gonna see him start turning the ball over. You're gonna see him airballing, missing. His confidence gonna start to waver, and then they're gonna go downhill from there. Like that's what I done seen when I went back and watched some of Buddy Hill games when he played for Indy and Sacramento. When it came time to clutch moments, he shrank in the moment. Like Jonathan Kuminga, I think they had hopes that Kuminga could step in and be that more athletic, offensive version of an Andre Iguodala. Because you know back in the day when Andre played with them, y'all look at it, he was doing it on both ends of the court. So they hoping he could be a younger, better version of Andre Iguodala. To be honest with y'all. And that's why they're kind of keep bouncing back and forth on giving them minutes and not giving them minutes. And then Andrew Wiggins is still there, and Wings is you know what that is with him. That dude, the most athletic, small motor person I've ever seen in my life. Like,
Man, Andrew Wiggins,
dude,
what a disappointment, man. What a disappointment. I
that
feel
dude
bad.
got all.
I feel bad for any personal issues he may be going through, man. But man, that's like, man, this dude got athletic frame to destroy everything moving, and it
Mhm.
just ain't nothing happening, bro.
Yep, and that's what it is. When you got lack of motivation, lack of energy, or lack of motor, like this dude, imagine putting Russell Westbrook motor or Giannis motor inside Andrew Wiggins as far as how his body frame is and stuff like that, bro. It'd be some scary things in the league, but he ain't got that type of motor. You know what I mean? Again, like you said, personal issues can definitely have an effect on you, but at some point, bro, like you got to be able to lock in. Like you look at Kobe or Mike that when they was going through situations, bro, they locked in, like they was able to differentiate the two and separate it. But so these players nowadays, they built different, and they ain't built different. That's what I'm saying, that's gonna last for a long time.
Right.
But I think playoff time come around, crunch time, this Warriors team is gonna look a little bit different. We know Steph gonna show up and Draymond gonna show up, but outside of that, bro, I see them getting washed by a team in the West when it comes to the playoff time.
For sure. Uh, uh, what about you, brother? Brother B Mac, what you think about Golden State?
I
Yeah.
haven't checked them out wholly this year, but I looked at them last year when Clay was struggling. And my opinion, why he was struggling, they changed their offense. Golden State used to run offense, have the initiator with Draymond Green, or Steph Curry, but mainly Jalen Green, and they used to have Clay and Steph run off of double pin downs, coming on both sides, left and right, and moving with the ball, and that stopped with 5 out, and Steph just pounding the ball, basically hogging the ball up, and then they got Clay in the corner just waiting for a shot, and it threw off his rhythm. So that's why, in my opinion, he struggled. They changed the offense. Now, Buddy Hield and everybody's playing good now because they just putting up shots. They used to just wait for a shot and getting it, where Clay is just out of the mix. I think they should have got rid of Wiggins and got somebody else for him, some other role players. Maybe got Buddy Hield and some other role players. But all in all, when they get to the playoffs, I think Golden State is too small. Their size is really going to take an effect in the playoffs where they're going to need size. They always had size when they were winning, but they did play small ball, but they always can go match up with a big if they get killed.
Right. Yes, sir. I like Golden State. I like what they're doing. Only thing that irritates me about Golden State is all the ridiculous rumors that Giannis going there. They keep making up these lies every year. Giannis going to Golden State. A bunch of cap. But let me see what else we got here. Let me pull up some stuff for y'all. Let's go through the Western Conference here. We got matter of fact, let me read these super chats. Nino Brown Boxing super chat with 2P. Appreciate the love. It says, have Abel played hide and go seek yet? After Abel gone, Abel ain't played no hide and go seek. Not how you go get it, or how you go seek. Let's see here. Nick T in the super chat with the 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation. Says, talk about the Lakers 78. How they're better with JJ coaching than Thanksgiving. No adjustment ham. Giannis got rid of Griffin with 30 and 11 record. Okay, so this is a LeBron lover who wants me to. This is a guy who. Now you see, I haven't even been talking about LeBron or dissing them right now.
Oh, the Lakers on what, a 6-game win streak, so they sticking their chest out now.
Right, yeah, they sticking their chest out. So now, let me thank you for the alley-oop. Let me cook the Lakers. Let me see if I got any ridiculous pictures of LeBron.
No, don't show the butt cheek picture, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna show the butt cheeks. That's ridiculous.
What you think about LeBron, man? What's up with LeBron, man? I want him to. He's a great player. He's the best, one of the best. But 20 years in the league, to me, I get sick of looking at you, man. Go sit down, put a suit on, man. Look professional.
LeBron James. The problem with LeBron is that. His fans love him to the point where they're willing to lie for him. I mean, just lie. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James just left the internet. Talking about he leaving the internet. He ain't got time for the internet no more. Oh, I'm sorry. I had to do it. Sorry.
Oh, God.
This amazing now.
Oh, man.
The man that came out here.
Houston Chong.
Hey, the man that came out here and said,
oh, man.
He said, watch out there now.
Oh, man.
This is the boy LeBron. Now, look. Now, I wouldn't even, y'all saw it. I wasn't messing with this dude, LeBron. We talking about basketball. LeBron fans be coming over here wanting me to talk about this dude, bro. Because it's like, I don't know what it is. But then I get called a LeBron hater. I ain't even think about this dude. So now, the Lakers are on a 6-game winning streak, but they have been beating weak teams, and that's cool. I'm not tripping. They beat some weak teams, but they winning. I'm not tripping on that.
They got to play everybody, so it don't matter.
Exactly. Eventually, they're going to have to play everybody.
This ain't like boxing. You fight a bunch of weak fighters and ain't fighting nobody, and you ain't going to fight everybody.
Right.
Yeah, so they got to play everybody now. They won 6 games. That's good. So I haven't checked them out.
Okay, I got to change. I can't look at this no more. I can't.
Yeah, man. Change the picture, man.
It's too disgusting, bro. I tried it. I thought it could be funny, but it's too disgusting. Now, with LeBron James, they're winning in LA, and they got JJ ready. But when they start losing, which they will eventually, they'll start losing. And when they do, I don't want to hear no mess from Laker fans telling me, get off of LeBron, get up. Because I got the proof right here. I'll be minding my business and y'all come messing with me, bro. When y'all up, y'all, just like LeBron, the greatest front runner of all time. Y'all ever notice when LeBron is playing basketball, if his team is down by like 5 or 6 points, it's the fourth quarter, he always trying to make the right pass to all his teammates. But if they up, woo, here come the ball hog. If they up, here he come. He dunking on people. He shooting threes. Look at him, front running, Mark.
So you call him a top dog, huh? When he winning, he winning. When he losing, he
yeah, exactly. That's what he do. That's what he do, bro. Let me look at these stats real quick. Let me see here. We got let me look at here. So Giannis right now leading the league in scoring with 32.1 points a game. Anthony Davis right behind him with 30 points. Anthony Davis been balling this year.
Anthony Davis averaging 30? God dang.
Yeah, Anthony Davis balling, bro. Jason Tatum, 29 points, basically 30 points a game. Nikola Jokic with 29. De'Aaron Fox, I should say, with 28.8. Rebounding, Nikola Jokic is Jokic got his hands all over this stuff, man. Jokic is first in rebounding with 13.7. Sabonis 12.5. Zubac is 12.4.
Three guys that can't jump is leading the league in rebound, but they want to say the 80s is out. 80s and 90s is out.
It's about positioning.
It's about position and skill. Bill Laimbeer, Moses Malone, they couldn't jump, but they led the league in rebounding. It's about will, and it's heart. It's will. What you want, you want it. You got to want it.
Right. Positioning. Anticipation and positioning.
Those guys want the ball. Embiid, he be running down the court thinking he a wing player. Embiid really want to be a Kevin Durant, LeBron James. That's who he want to play like. Yeah,
and that's why I'm not big on Victor Wembanyama. Everybody keep loving Victor. I mean, he good.
I've been looking at him a lot. I don't like what he's
Victor Wembanyama wants to be Kevin Durant, bro. Yeah. And now, maybe it's gonna work out for him. All I know is
you've been checking him out lately with the replacement coach. Yeah, he got Victor down there in that mid post now.
Yeah, he trying to get him down there.
He got him down there. He be down there using it. I haven't checked out the last game, but the first game and second game after Pop had his stroke, he had him in the right position. He could play outside sometimes. I wouldn't have him as a center per se. I will always have a bully out there with him, a big man out there with him, because he's frail. So I wouldn't put him against an Embiid or any other Jokic. I wouldn't match him up with them.
You got Karl Anthony Towns from the Knicks with 12.2 rebounds, and Giannis just went down because he had a couple horrible rebounding games. He went down to 12.1, but Giannis was just at 12.4. He was at 3. So Giannis is at 12.1 right now. He at 5. He's the top 5. Then you got assists. Jokic leading the league. My God.
Leading the league in assists and rebound. And he scored.
And he's in the top 5 in scoring. Jokic is making another MVP run.
That's an MVP. He should have won 3 in a row.
He's making another MVP run.
Or 4 in a row. And Embiid only played good against him, and then that's it. He don't do nothing. He'll go, like when he played against Wemby, right, last year. He destroyed Wemby in the paint.
Right.
He only took 2 threes. He scored 16 field goals all in the paint. The very next game, he took 16 shots outside. It's like, this guy, man, what is he doing? And the coaches allow it. So what they should do is get analytic guys, the one that changed NBA and all of basketball. They need to give them on ESPN or all of these shows, Fox 1, and let them explain why they changed sports or basketball. And what's the reasoning?
Absolutely.
I think it's because of sports betting. The league broke its thing and went into sports betting, and the sports betting bet, what I see, make just as much or more than that new TV deal. That's why they did it.
Yeah, I ain't mad at. What's up, my brother? I am Trill Will, or Trill Will, or nothing in the LWC, nothing in the building. What it do? Let me see here. But hey y'all, I gotta bust a move.
Okay.
We got a snowstorm out here today.
Oh wow, y'all got snow already, huh?
Yeah, I actually got a boxing video I'm gonna upload showing some of that snow while I was driving earlier.
Wow.
I'm gonna upload that joint, but I gotta go make these babies something to eat. I kept them home from school today.
Okay.
But
I'm in paradise, man. I'm in the Caribbean. It's like 85 degrees out here and a bunch of
in the
ladies.
Caribbean, where you at in the Caribbean?
I'm over in DR.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, you got to come over here. You the pimping, man. You got to
Hey,
come over
man,
here.
Man, you know, I'm gonna try to get over there, man. But you know,
Listen, come with me next time. You want to come? I wanted to take you and Black over here, man. But Black married now, so I don't know. But I take you, whoever want to come, man. You got to. You got to, man.
Well, the good thing about Black is Black married to CC.
Yeah, I know he married.
And
CC
CC
ain't
get
happy.
outside. She get outside now, so don't worry about that. So yeah, we might get over there. We might get out there, get over there.
You got to do it at least one time in your life. I want to show you, and then I want to hear you do a show on it.
you know, Ticket over there too.
Oh yeah. Ticket live here. That's right. So Ticket already know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a beautiful thing over here, man. Beautiful thing.
I might fly through there and see if I can, you know what I'm saying, snatch me up something nice and lovely.
I already got the hotel, where to go, the club, and everything for you to go. The good time is come over here when a fight is going on. Like I seen the Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence fight over here, Devin Haney versus Lomachenko, all of that. It'd be nice. You go down to the sports bar, nice drinks, the food is okay, and then you got the ladies walking through, and you can't miss.
Yes, sir. All right, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute, man. Salute to my brother A1 Hoop Zone. Thank you for coming through, brother. Tell the people they can find you, bro.
I appreciate you letting me on, bro. No, y'all know I'm on YouTube, A1 Hoop Zone, man. Basketball channel. Outside of that, I appreciate you 7 years for the opportunity, panel, Mahari. And I didn't catch the other brother name that's up here too, but I was listening to him. You got some good perspective and cook. So I appreciate everybody. Definitely tapping in and talking about this good basketball, man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you. Y'all always welcome to tap in with me, talk about some basketball. Shout out to the brother B Mac. Tell the people they can find you, homie.
I don't have a show, but I'm just a critic. I usually come on 78 or a Stormy B Man show. That's the only thing I do is comment.
Hey, salute to you, brother. Thank you for joining me.
All right. Thank you for having me. Peace.
Yes, sir, brother. Yes, sir. Peace. And shout out to my brother Mahari Nation Sports Podcast jumping in here. You know what I'm saying? And cooking for a minute. Now, I'm going to get up out of here and go get these babies something to eat. I ain't went to the grocery store yet, so I'm going to have to, it's too much snow. I'm going to have to DoorDash some or, Uber Eats some groceries or something, because, I don't know, maybe I'll go out and get some groceries. I don't know. Hot shot a minute, 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash that like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Get out of here. Y'all be on the lookout for my boxing video I got coming later on this afternoon. Deuces.